Have you ever witnessed a connection so raw, so effortlessly magnetic, and so overwhelmingly powerful that it completely blurs the line between fiction and reality, leaving millions of people across every corner of the globe utterly spellbound? Today we are diving headfirst into the phenomenal world of Henker, and if you are anything like me, just seeing them together or hearing whispers of their latest updates brings back an absolute rush of electricity, nostalgia, and the fierce magic of a pairing that redefined global fandom culture forever. Welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time here, get comfortable because today we are breaking down the unmatched chemistry, the intense emotional gravity, and the ongoing legacy of Hand and Karam that continues to dominate social media feeds, international headlines, and fan forums worldwide. Before we go any further, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment right now telling me where in the world you are watching from and when you first fell down the deep rabbit hole of this incredible phenomenon. Think about the sheer intensity of what happened when these two forces of nature stepped onto our screens together, creating an aura so palpable that it felt less like watching a scripted television show and more like witnessing a real-time awakening of destiny itself. In an entertainment industry saturated with manufactured pairings, forced publicity stunts, and couples who look great in promotional photos but lack a single ounce of genuine warmth, Hand and Karam were an absolute anomaly that shattered every existing rulebook. Their chemistry was a rare, lightning-in-the-bottle explosion that defied logic, fueled by playful banter, effortless physical synchronization, and a mutual understanding that radiated through every single frame they shared, whether they were on camera or caught off guard. Whether they were captured in unscripted moments of infectious laughter behind the scenes, trading witty barbs during live Q&As, or looking at each other with an intensity that made millions of fans hold their breath, they possessed a unique brand of magic that cannot be taught in acting classes or scripted by the best writers in the business. It was real, it was unfiltered, and it tapped into a primal, universal desire to see two people who belong together find their way through the noise of a chaotic world. Let us pause for a quick second because I see your passionate comments lighting up our community feeds every single day, dissecting their every move, analyzing every public appearance, and keeping their legacy vibrantly alive. So let me know right now, do you think their undeniable real-life bond changed the way we view celebrity romances forever? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us keep this massive conversation thriving. When we look at the core of why Henker became such an unstoppable global juggernaut, we have to talk about the psychological addiction they created among international audiences who followed their journey with religious devotion. Fans did not just watch them, they lived through them, celebrating their triumphs, feeling their joy, and investing their emotional well-being into every chapter of their shared narrative. The way they balanced each other out was a masterclass in duality, blending fierce independence with a soft, protective vulnerability that emerged the second they found themselves in each other's orbit. Karam brought an unyielding, high-energy charm, an infectious enthusiasm, and a fierce protectiveness that made everyone around him feel safe, while Hand brought a radiant, grounding elegance, an expressive depth in her eyes, and a razor-sharp wit that kept him constantly on his toes and smiling. Together, they created a dynamic where every laugh felt earned, every shared glance carried 1,000 unspoken words, and every public interaction felt like a private conversation happening in the middle of a crowded room. That kind of profound alignment is extraordinarily rare, and it is precisely why the global fandom remains fiercely protective, deeply loyal, and endlessly active even years after their primary on-screen collaboration concluded. The media landscape is constantly shifting, and new stars emerge every single day, yet the Henker phenomenon refuses to fade into obscurity, proving that authentic energy and genuine mutual respect leave a permanent mark that time cannot erode. Think about the sheer volume of digital artistry, viral video edits, translated interviews, and international fan projects dedicated entirely to celebrating their bond, turning a television pairing into a historic cultural movement that transcended language barriers and united diverse cultures across Latin America, Europe, Asia, and beyond. It is a testament to the fact that human beings are hardwired to recognize true emotional authenticity, and when two people project a level of comfort, joy, and chemistry that feels entirely unmasked, people respond with an unprecedented level of devotion. Let us take another quick pause because I want to hear from you. What is your absolute favorite memory of them, whether it was an unforgettable behind-the-scenes clip, a touching interview moment, or a specific public appearance that completely melted your heart? Let me know in the comments down below right now and let us get a massive discussion going. As we examine the ongoing developments, current news, and future speculation surrounding both of them, it is fascinating to see how gracefully they have navigated their individual paths while continuing to carry the lingering warmth of that shared history in the eyes of their global supporters. Every time a new project is announced, every time an old interview resurfaces and trends worldwide, or every time a subtle social media interaction sends shockwaves through the fandom, it reminds us that some connections are simply too iconic to ever truly be forgotten or replaced. They set an impossibly high standard for what modern celebrity chemistry looks like, showing the world that mutual admiration, shared values, and joyous collaboration can create a legacy that outlasts any single television show or temporary trend. They taught us that romance and partnership are not just about grand gestures or staged perfection, but about finding someone who matches your energy, challenges your growth, and makes you laugh until it hurts in the middle of a demanding world. If you are still soaking in every single word of this deep analysis, make sure to smash that like button right now to let the algorithm know that legendary connections like this deserve to be celebrated for years to come. Thank you so much for watching. Keep those wonderful discussions alive in the comments section below, and I will see you all in the very next video.